Forbidden desire. Claire Adams, a quiet and composed girl from London, always dreamed of becoming a successful artist. She was deeply engrossed in her own world until one evening, at a party, she met Eric Henry, a mysterious yet captivating man. There was something irresistibly magnetic about Eric that drew Claire closer to him. Eric led a dangerous life, one where money and power ruled above all else. Claire, who believed in the purity of love, was enchanted by the glittering facade of Eric's world. She fell for him deeply, unaware of the dark path she was treading. Eric promised Claire that he would change for her, but as time went on, she realized she was trapped in a life with no way out. Eric's enemies, who sought to destroy him, began targeting Claire as well. One night, Claire decided to leave Eric. She packed her belongings and tried to sneak out of the apartment quietly. Just as she reached the door, Eric caught her. His eyes were filled with anger and desperation. "If you leave, I'll end my life," he threatened. Terrified, Claire abandoned her plan, hoping that she could somehow reason with him. But deep down, she knew this relationship had become a prison. A few days later, Eric's enemies stormed his apartment. Eric tried to protect Claire, hiding with her in a locked room, but their safety didn't last long. Gunshots echoed through the apartment as Eric tried to shield Claire. However, in a moment of chaos, Claire stepped out of hiding and was hit by a stray bullet. She collapsed to the floor, her blood staining the ground as Eric looked on in shock and regret. As Claire's breaths grew weaker, she looked into Eric's eyes and whispered, "Love is blind, but this blind love was the greatest mistake of my life." Eric held her close, his tears falling onto her pale face, but it was too late. Claire passed away in his arms, leaving him shattered. Soon after, the police arrived, arresting Eric. He was sentenced to life in prison, forced to live with the burden of his choices and the loss of the woman who truly loved him. Moral of the story: the glittering facade of love can often hide fatal dangers. Ignoring the red flags in a toxic relationship can lead to irreversible consequences.